Howdy, folks. I'm gonna say it's me because it's me. Um, I just currently eating my lunch, and I'm gonna help you out with a little bit more adventure talk today because I actually got some more to talk about.
I got a lot. Now I want it all. 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 Everybody give us There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'll blow our minds. There's a starman waiting in the sky. His nose is not to blow it, 'cause he knows it's all worthwhile. Let the shoot.
Is in the interest of all taking the promise off to the British culture. Yeah, no, you might know we have had a try to stop cover. No, you would die from a dick open the butter to a gosh
Well, that was a special dance party. Not really, but I showed you guys yesterday's and you evidently liked it. So I assumed I would show you parts of today's dance party as well. So you can stare at my chest while I take my coat off. Because it's hot in this car. But, so I'm here to talk to you today about drugs, okay? Drugs are bad, okay? You need to not do them, okay? If you do them, you're gonna ruin your life, okay? Yeah, drugs are bad, okay? But, yeah, so what? Aw, what a bitch. My window went down and then the car clicked, so I couldn't put it down anymore. Shush. But, so, this is actually something I was thinking about yesterday when I was making yesterday's vlog, and it was already kind of far into it, or else I probably would have just said something yesterday, but I guess it gives us more of a topic for today anyways. But, I was thinking about how, like, when I went to go to people that, you know, work with my dentures or whatever, they were always telling me, you know, if you ever have a problem, if they ever need adjusted, bring them in, don't do it yourself, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, that makes sense. Who would want to mess up their dentures? But I'm here to tell you guys, and I don't want this to be used as like, I touched my dentures and fucked it up. But some kid on YouTube told me I could, because that's not really what I'm trying to say, but I kind of am trying to say that. But I wouldn't waste, I mean, depending on where your denture place is. Mine's in Copley, which, I mean, people that are in Ohio might understand Copley is Copley. I live in Wadsworth, so Copley's kind of like 25 minutes away from here. So, it's kind of like, I don't want to say it's like super far, but, you know, it's still kind of like, it's not like I'm just staying in my town going to get my dentures adjusted. It's like I'm traveling through multiple towns to get there. So, it's one of those things where if I don't have to go out there, I'd probably really rather not. And so the first couple times, and, you know, I had to get my dentures adjusted when I first got my teeth in, or really, like, first got my dentures done, or, like, yeah, you know, surgery done, so I had my dentures in, and I obviously took it to them because the adjustments were quite large, you know, that needed to be changed. But, like, nowadays, and this is the part where I'm going to tell you guys this, and obviously the people who do my dentures wouldn't be happy with this, but I'm going to take these out, actually, real quick. Now, I'm going to talk kind of funny because I don't have the bottoms in, but it's not like you guys haven't heard me talk without teeth anyways. But might also be difficult to see a little bit, and it might look gross, like, ew, he's got food on the inside, but it's not food, it's just the way that shit looks. I've scrubbed it, thinking I got food stuck inside there, but it's really just the way this stuff settles after a while. It kind of looks all broken apart, but the camera is not really focusing 100%, but if you see down here in this valley down here, there's like 2 different shades of pink. One's dark right in the center, and then there's this light and light on the outsides here. Well, the light stuff is actually the like, I don't know what it is actually. It's some stuff that tastes really bad. Woman lied to me first time she gave it to me, told me it tastes like bubblegum. She put it in my mouth after I got my teeth back out. I was like, you lied. That didn't taste like bubblegum at all. Like, it's not even a hinting odd taste of bubblegum. Like, there's no bubblegum flavor at all. It's not flavored. She just lied. She just lied to make my life easier, but, you know, it still sucked. So, if you need your dentures adjusted, top or bottom, you know, top has it too, but if you need your dentures adjusted at all, what they'll do is they'll take this and they put some white cream stuff all over it. That's cool. And then they stick it back in your mouth and you push down and they make you bite down, and then you take these back out, and every spot that the white has rubbed off on means your gums are rubbing in that spot, which is pretty clever that they figured that out. So then they know that's where that spot needs ground down. Now this back edge here, this inside edge, goes obviously on the back side where my tongue is. And I did have cuts all over my mouth from eating those potato chips the other night. But the last couple days, even prior to the potato chips, I've had a little bit of a sore. Like right in where, pretty much if I didn't have my teeth, then it'd be exactly where my tongue, the tip of my tongue touches. Like that front area of my gums was super sore. And I thought maybe I bit down and maybe the denture was out of place at one point and it kind of like cut me. So I let it go, but then I found out after letting it go that it needed adjusted. I needed an adjustment because my mouth had evidently changed, and then the way this was, it was rubbing really bad on that spot. So I went about 2 or 3 days. Now that was the only spot on this whole entire denture that was rubbing, or either of them. So that would be honestly a complete bitch for me to have to call up my place, schedule an appointment, drive from here, and I can't even drive, so that also leads to problems, but drive from here to Copley, just so they would go and buzz that off and give them back to me. I'd stick them in and say, wow, these feel amazing, and then I'd leave. Like, literally, it would be the shortest waste of time, pretty much. So, this is a part where only do this if you feel comfortable. I'm not sitting here telling you that you can fuck with your own dentures, because that's not the case. But everything that this is made out of, the plastics, the epoxy on the inside, everything, I work with at work. Because I work in a plastic factory. Now, it doesn't give me any right to be like, oh, I can just work with my teeth and stuff. Like, that's not either what I'm trying to say. But I do want to say that obviously it would have been a huge waste of time to go there. So if you get yourself, like what I did, I used a brand new nail file. Yeah, I guess that's exactly what it's called. But, and I just took it along that edge right there and real lightly went back and forth, and sanded that down so it wasn't such a sharp edge. And it rounded it, and now the pain's gone. So, I just figured, and that's what I was going to say yesterday, so I just figured I would tell you guys, like, you know, if you're smart about it, you can do small adjustments on your own and not waste the time and or the money to have to run out and give them do it for you. But if you're like 5 minutes away from where your denture place is, it's just easier probably to go do it. Mine does denture adjustments for free, so I'm not going to swear that everybody gets them for free, but I'd assume since I get mine for free anytime for life. It could be 10 years since I had surgery, and I could call them up and be like, my dentures are rubbing real bad, can I get an adjustment? As long as it doesn't involve putting more epoxy on it. If it just involves removing epoxy, they'll just do it for free. They just don't even care. And then, like I said, for me, it's more of a waste to even drive out there, so it's like they just probably do that to be nice convenience factor, I think. But I'm gonna have to go, guys. It's the end of my lunch. On top of that, I just quickly want to throw out here, just because a few of you commented accordingly, and I just wanted to clear some stuff up real quick at the end of the video, kind of like I did yesterday. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make anybody sad upon what I said. I didn't want any pity or nothing like that. Everybody deals with their own shit. I understand that. And, you know, like most people say, I'll find somebody eventually, but 6 years is a long time already, let alone if I have to wait another 6 years before somebody finally finds me. Like, that's depressing. But no, but yeah, so I mean, just you know, it's just one of those things where, like, there's days where obviously it beats on me pretty hard, and then there's days that, you know, like today, where I haven't really thought about it at all, so it doesn't really bother me, except for now I'm talking about it. But besides that, I'm just meaning, like, you know, it's not like it's an everyday struggle, and I'm always like, it usually just means that somebody in my life has then screwed me over, or something like that, and so, yeah. So, yeah, I just kind of want to clear that up, make people realize that I'm not trying to say I'm depressed like every day and that my life sucks because I don't have a girl in my life or anything like that. I just also figured that people might also wonder why I never show much of my personal life, like talk about it or anything, and that mainly be because I don't have a personal life. I mean, I do, but I go home from work and I play video games all night until I go to bed, because I don't have anything else to do. I mean, I do have stuff I can do. Like last night, I actually went on a bike ride for an hour with my best friend and his little baby boy. That's the most adorable thing in the world, my godson. But yeah, so I do stuff. It's just never really a very exciting life because, you know, obviously if I had a girlfriend and stuff, we would go do stuff. And since I haven't had a girlfriend so long, it just feels so awkward, and I'm awkward around girls now because it's been so long, and, you know, there was a nasty teeth part of it, so I feel like a lot of girls that I ever end up talking to that are from my town or even just around here that knew me end up remembering me for what I had, and, you know, even though I got brand new smileys, it's still the fact that most people understand that those are fake from the get-go. You know, especially for you guys to understand, I have absolutely no issue talking about it. I have no issue talking to somebody else about it in public. Most times people actually come and ask me because they'll see me pop them out or something, and they'll be like, oh my god, I didn't know that guy had fake teeth. And then they talk to me, and they're just like, they just want to know everything about it. So, yeah. So I'm going to go. If you like the video, a like would be much appreciated. I almost punched myself in the face there. I was like, hey, if you like the video, like it. And, yeah. And if you're new, you should subscribe. I'm currently working on a game channel. A game channel. No, I had words mixed in my head because if I was thinking about things. But I'm working on a commercial for my channel, like a channel video, whatever you call it, intro. But I already have one, but it's technically from when I was still in gaming, so it's just a bunch of clips of me doing some badass shit in Halo. So obviously I'm gonna change that. But on top of that, let me know what you think of my new name. I'm not 100% sure it's gonna stay Matt Talks a Lot Freeman. But I liked that. It sounded good yesterday at the time. It was easy just to put something instead of leaving murder and blah, blah, blah. So it might change a little bit, but I think it's still going to stay on those bases. But like I said, I got to go because now I've talked for an extra like 3 or 4 minutes. I'm going to be late for lunch. I'm already late for lunch. What am I talking about? Bye.